Stop studying English, start living it instead. Hello everyone. Do you study a new language? Maybe you study English. You learn many words. You understand grammar rules. But when you try to speak, the words do not come out. Does this sound like you? Today we will talk about a new way to learn. It is not about studying harder. It is about thinking differently. The problem is not your brain. The problem might be the word study. Watch this video until the end. I will share the 3 essential keys to learn any language. These 3 keys are simple, but they are powerful. And they are probably not what you learned in school. The purpose of language. First, let's ask a basic question. Why do we learn a new language? Is it just to communicate? Is it just to say hello and thank you? No, it is much more than that. Learning a new language is like getting a new pair of eyes. You start to see the world in a different way. You understand different cultures. You learn new ways of thinking. It is not a technical skill like memorizing phone numbers. It is a human skill. It connects you to new people and new ideas. So, we need a better way to learn. The myth of the easy way. Many people search for a secret trick. They want the fastest, easiest way to learn. They buy books that promise quick results. They use apps that make learning a game. These things can be fun, but they are not the real answer. Learning a language is a journey. There are no shortcuts on this journey. Coloring your vocabulary notes will not make you fluent. True learning requires a change in your mind. And what about age? Some people think, I am too old to learn. They believe a child's brain learns better. This is a very popular myth. It is called the critical period hypothesis. And today, many scientists say it is not completely true. Your brain is a powerful tool at any age. Your brain is like a muscle. If you use it, it gets stronger. Adults can learn languages very well. We just need to use the right method. We need to stop acting like students in a boring class. School teaches information, not skills. Think about how schools teach languages. First, you learn the alphabet, A, B, C. Then you memorize lists of words, apple, house, water. Then you study complex grammar rules, subject, verb, object. This is a very organized system. But does it work? For most people, the answer is no. This system fills your head with information. It teaches you about the language, but it does not teach you how to use the language. There is a big difference between studying and learning. Studying is like reading a book about swimming. You can know the theory. You can know everything about the arm movements. But can you swim? No. Learning is getting in the water. It is feeling the water. It is moving your body. It is making the skill a part of you. Language is a skill you use, not a subject you study. The 3 keys to true language learning. So how do we get in the water? How do we actually learn? Here are the 3 keys I promised. To learn any language, you need 3 things. These are exposure, motivation, and necessity. Let's look at each one. The first key is exposure. You must be around the language. You need to hear it and see it every single day. If you are not exposed to the language, you cannot learn it. It's like trying to get a tan in a dark room. It's impossible. The second key is motivation. You need a strong personal reason to learn. Because my company wants me to is not a strong reason. Because I want to understand my favorite movies without subtitles is a strong reason. Because I want to talk to a friend from another country is a strong reason. Your motivation must come from your heart, not from a rule book. The third key is necessity. You must need the language to live your life. If using the language is just an option, you will often choose the easy way. You will use your native language. But if you must use it to get what you want, you will learn very quickly. Necessity is a powerful teacher. Look at your life right now. Do you have these 3 keys for the language you are learning? Exposure, motivation, necessity? If not, do not worry. You can create them. Design your own world. You don't need to buy a plane ticket. You don't need to move to a new country. You can change your own world. You need to become an architect of your environment. Let me give you a very simple, practical example. Take out your smartphone. What language is it in? Change the language setting to the language you want to learn, right now. This one small change does something amazing. First, it gives you exposure. You see the language every time you unlock your phone. Second, it creates necessity. You need to understand the words to check your messages or open an app. Third, it builds motivation. Every time you successfully use your phone, you get a small feeling of victory. This feeling makes you want to learn more. This is just one example. Change the language of your social media. Watch movies in their original language, maybe with subtitles at first. Listen to music and try to understand the words. Find online communities about your hobbies. Talk to people in your new language about things you love. Create a world where your target language is everywhere. Make it impossible to avoid. This is how you stop studying and start living the language. Your journey. Learning a new language is a personal journey. A teacher can guide you, a book can give you information, but only you can do the learning. No one can do it for you. So stop waiting for the perfect method. Stop looking for a magic trick. Instead, check your 3 keys. Do I have exposure? Do I have motivation? Do I have necessity? Build your environment around these 3 keys. Make the language a part of your daily life. That is the real secret. That is how you truly learn. Thank you for watching.